Hmm. What could be better than pumpkin spice right here on Coffee and Crafting with Pelletier Craft Studio? We're located in Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you're flying into our airport, swing on by. You're going to love to see some of the things that we have in our store. But this morning, we're going to be doing some crafting. And the crafting that we're going to be doing this morning is going to be some cards that you can make some gorgeous accents with for almost no money, not to mention quick and easy. You're going to flip. So let's see what's going on. Who in the world would give me a coffee cup with golf balls on it? Put in the notes if you think you know who did this. Golf balls? Really? All right, let's see what I've got on my craft table. All righty, so let's just drop my little camera down here for you now. Woohoo! So as you can see, I've been doing some crafting this morning. I love to craft first thing in the morning. My mind is fresh and everything goes so much easier for me. Okay, so that one didn't work out very well, but that's okay because we've got some great stuff that we can do today. So as I mentioned to you, I'm going to be making this card. Look at how easy it is. Let me zoom in on it a little bit. But look at how easy it is and how beautiful it is accented. You can see all of that glitter. I did this with the mirror foil from Spellbinders, and this is done with the mirror foil from Spellbinders. If you don't have this gorgeous ornament, then that means you didn't get my class last month, but you still got time. It has written directions, so you can just click those, put those right off. But I want you to take a real close look. Look at across the bottom. It says ho, ho, ho. Is that not just gorgeous? And the best part about it is that glimmers and shines as well. But let's remember, no naked cards. Look there. The perfect sentiment on the inside. It says, just like Rudolph, may your light shine bright this Christmas. I love that. It's a sentiment on the inside of my card, and I didn't have to do a whole lot of work. So let me show you how I did it. So the first thing I did was well, that's 3 plates on the floor, so we're doing pretty good now. The first thing I did was I got myself the Uniquely Creative Slim Line, and this is just a frame. But my paper crafters are going to love it, but my scrapbookers, they're going to flip over it because when you cut these 2 pieces and put them together, you are going to create a 4x6 frame. Ha! Perfect for your pictures, right? So now you can do picture frames at 4x6 just like this one is. That is a big plus. But of course, if you are my card makers, then you're going to love having this one because it allows you to do the frames that you need to put on the inside of your cards. So that's what I did. The first thing I did was I cut it out, and I need 2 of each. So I have 2 of this one and 2 of this one. Now, these products will be listed down below so that you will know how to get your hands on them. All right, so what else did I use in this beautiful card? I've already told you that I used the Spellbinders Mirror Foil. This is the Spellbinders Foam. Now, I love this because it's already thick. I don't have to put any foam on it at all. The other thing that I used was Stickables. Now, Stickables sounded pretty crazy to me when I first heard it. But what it is they're 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. And as you can see, this is where I got my sentiment from. And it comes in all sorts of colors. So you're not stuck with that traditional red and green. So look, this is for my blue friends. Oh, look, this is for my black and pink. And there's silvers and there's golds. And there's just gorgeous, gorgeous pieces on here. Look at this. You can even do yours in ivory. Oh my God. Everybody just flipped. It went to purple. This is kind of a coral. And look, I mean, these colors are just really dynamite. And look at how many of them you get. So when you have to make 500 cards, this will really come in handy. Now, you also saw that I had matching sentiments to go on the inside. So Stickables do make matching sentiments, and the sentiments come just like these do, in that they are packaged in the same colors and they allow you to mix and match. Not to mention there's 4 on each page, and look at all the pages that you get. Remember that pretty blue? Well, there it is. And the sentiments on the inside of them are very practical, so you're going to love that as well. So we're going to use some more of these as we go. But look how many you get, and there's 4 on each page. So I'm sure you're going to be able to make a lot of cards out of these packages. Now, they are sold separate, so when you go to my site and you order them, you can search Stickables, and you'll find the ones that is the perfect verses, and of course, you'll find the borders. Now, one of the things I can tell you about the borders is that you don't have to use the borders as just sentiments. You can go all the way around these and make them a something will go all the way around your card. You could do it instead of your frame. But it is going to take a little more of them, and it is going to take a little more work unless you have this. Now, if you're going to be using these, I recommend that when you do your Stickables, let's see if I can pull this one out. I think I can. Perfect. There we go. So when I do my Stickables and I want to make that perfect mitered corner. Now, if you don't know what a mitered corner is, that's this part right here. Then you can easily do it by putting this piece down and just tracing along the edges. So if you cut it here and here, then you'll have the exact mitered corner that you'll want to put on your piece. So I highly recommend the Uniquely Creative, and this is the slim lines, and they are the frames. It will make a 4x6, and it will also make a one that will fit on your cards, okay? All right, so let's get busy making these cards because we don't want to use all of our time talking, right? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I have decided that I wanted to use an ivory card this morning. Looks like I have lots of envelopes, but no cards. Speaking of envelopes, I did go ahead and fix my envelope to match my card that I made a while ago. So I have a matching card and envelope, and I like that. That always adds a little something special to it. All right, so let's get busy here. So this time I'm going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to put my sentiment on the front. So I'm going to come in here just like this. Put my sentiment down. Love my precision glue. What am I doing? I don't need a glue press with this. All I need with this is my little pick tool here. Because once I've picked up the corner, these stick right down. Look at this. Love it. And you know me, I just love my little T-ruler when it comes to trying to get things straight. Now, of course, if I'm going to be putting this on the front of my card, it's going to be absolutely necessary that I have it on here straight, right? Okay, so let's get it right the first time. Okay, so here we go. Bring that down just a tiny bit more. There we go. And I'm not going to put it all the way down, just in case when I get this part of it down, I decide that I want it to go up, down, to the right, or to the left. So I'm just kind of tacking it just very lightly down in one place. And now I'm going to come back and I'm going to put these pieces down. Now, they're not stickable, so I am going to have to come to the back side of it and put my adhesive on it. But notice that it's foam, so I don't have to put any foam pop dots on the back of it. It's already done for me. And I'm going to put this one down right there. And then I'm going to come back, and remember, these are my long sides. So I'm going to put it down for me. There we go. Perfect. And when I get ready to put these down, I just lay them down right on the edge. I may need to move this one over a little bit. See, I'm glad I didn't stick it all the way down. And then again, it might fit. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. I'll put the other side on it and see how it goes. I love these. They are so easy to use. So I need to turn this one around because I want to match my corner here. And see how it just miters right up to the corner. And I could move this over a little bit, but you know, I really don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it right there where it is. And now I'm going to come back and I want to put this one down. I'm putting a little bit of adhesive on each one of these corners. And then I'm coming to the back and putting my adhesive down on the back. But look at how gorgeous this card is coming out. I want to lift this up ever so slightly, because I do want it to fit just underneath that corner there. Look at that, a perfectly mitered corner every time the first time. Now, is that not gorgeous? That already makes for a very, very pretty card. Now, based on what I can see on my camera, you probably can't read what the sentiment says, but it says, may the warmth of the festive season fill every corner of your home with every moment of your day with love. Is that not gorgeous? Not to mention, I've come back and I have put a beautiful glitter frame around it. The actual sentiment itself has its share of glitter, but maybe I want to write something on the inside of it. So with that being said, I can come back, and remember I told you I had a strip, and oddly enough my strip says the same thing that my sentiment did. So I think I'm going to put it right across the bottom. This leaves me plenty of room to do my writing. Hi Gina, good to see you. It's good to see you, Cindy, and I see my good friends all popping in on me. So they must be having their coffee too. What can I say? Morning coffee and crafting, that's just what we all like to be doing. All right, so I'm pulling up this corner, and these self-adhesives are just awesome. So I can put this across the bottom, put it across the top, or I can just stick it in the middle here and then write my message down underneath it. So there we go. So here you go. That's my beautiful card on the outside. Does that not just glitter and shine? And poor Gina says she just wanted to stop in for a minute. I know that poor child is at work, but that's okay. I love seeing you just the same. Thank you, Gina. So look, these are my two cards, and I have made them quick and easy. And the way I did them was with the Stickables. And remember, when you're ordering Stickables from our site, you're going to want to make sure that you get the verses as well as the borders. And both of these are Christmas verses and Christmas borders. Don't forget, we always love crafting with you on Wednesday morning when we have coffee and crafting with Pelletier Craft Studio right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Have a dynamite day, and we'll see you later. Bye!